Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cody DePardo, and welcome to another episode of Statesmen Beyond the Sport. Here with me today is Statesmen football player Jace Neugebauer. Thanks for being with us today, Jace. Let's jump right into the first question, shall we? If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Anywhere in the world. That's a tough question. I think there's a lot of places I live. I was actually just watching a documentary on the Dream Team, 1992 Olympics basketball team, Michael Jordan, and they went to Monaco. And so I think Monaco, Italy looks pretty cool, rich area. It's on the sea, so I think that's a good place to be.
All right, good choice. Next question. If you could play any non-traditional sport, what would it be and why?
Non-traditional. I don't know, there's a lot of non-traditional sports, ping pong, I guess what would be one, but mine would have to be underwater basket weaving. I feel like I have a hidden talent for underwater basket weaving. Maybe that's just me, but no, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
All right, that's interesting. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Favorite ice cream flavor? As a kid, when I was growing up, it was always cookies and cream. Mix it up, make it like a milkshake kind of thing. But I think it's actually transitioned into mint chocolate chip. There's something about mint with chocolate, I don't know, it gets me every time.
All right. What's one thing that you wish you were good at?
One thing. That's also a tough question. I think typically people are like, oh, I want to play the guitar, play the piano, instrument, because I cannot play an instrument to save my life. But I think I wish that I was more medically inclined. I feel like I'm so distant from what goes on in a hospital and just being able to take care of myself. I think that'd be pretty cool. Just have knowledge, oh, we're gonna need a tourniquet, and I gotta sew them up, kind of thing like that. I think it'd be cool to know how to do that.
All right. Who's one person you wish you could meet or could have met in your life?
One person. There's a lot of people. I think George Washington, Abe Lincoln, Martin Luther King. But I think today, in terms of, I just watched a Kevin Hart documentary,
mm-hmm.
and so he's gone through a lot of stuff, and at the same time, I feel like he brings a lot of laughter to the world, and so I think it'd be really cool to meet him, just get his perspective on life. He's had kind of a rough upbringing, and he knows about our generation and this time era.
All right, I like Kevin Hart. If you had if you had to wear one pair of shoes for the rest of your life, what pair of shoes would you wear?
One pair of shoes. I don't know if you know what Twisted X boots are.
I do not.
So it's just it's similar to a moccasin, that kind of texture.
All right.
A little bit thicker, and it's essentially leather. But anyway, it's a lace up, and it's a boot, but it doesn't go over your ankle. And they're pretty, I could definitely play some basketball, something, get on the court kind of a thing, but at the same time, they can be fashionable. I think it'd be, a Twisted X boot.
All right, might have to check them out here.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time, what period would you choose?
Go back in time. We hear a lot about the 60s and 70s,
mm-hmm.
but I think I was born in 97. I think I wish I could go back to the 80s. My parents had just graduated high school in that time period kind of thing, and it sounds like it was the time period to live in. I don't think I would want to go back any further than that, because you had the Cold War, Great Depression, World War II, so I think definitely the 80s.
All right, that's a good choice. What's your favorite fair food?
My favorite fair food. There's a lot. There's a lot of favorites, I think, with the fair and everything, but I'm going to have to say the deep fried Twinkie. Deep fried Twinkie. Obviously, you have the Twinkie that's already got the breading on the outside. It gets refried again, and it was, it's a heart attack, but at the same time, it's so great.
I'm a big fan of the fried Oreos.
Oh, there you go.
I like those.
Yeah, those are good too.
All right, next question here. How do you tie your shoes? Do you do the bunny ears, or do you do the loop in the pole, swoop in the pole?
So I've always done the bunny ears. I think for as long as I can remember, I was taught to just do bunny ears. You cross them over, one goes under, and then you pull them tight, kind of a thing. I've never been able to do the loop, swoop, and pull. So it's just always been bunny ears, and that's, I'm going to teach my kids how to do it that someday too.
I think that's the easiest one too.
Yeah.
Last question here. What's one sauce or topping that you could put on any food?
One sauce, one topping. I definitely think there's more sauces that go with a lot of things. I'm going to have to say sriracha.
Sriracha.
I feel like most people are going to be like, ranch, it can go with anything and everything, but sriracha is kind of just like a spicy, like you just add some spicy flavor to it. So I think that's probably the way I'd go.
All right. Well, Jace, thank you again for being with us today. We appreciate you coming in. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cody DePardo, and this was another episode of Statesmen Beyond the Sport.